Kia ora, tēnā koe. The Jamieson-Folland, the lifestyle aligner, helping you live the life you love. Today, to help you do that, it's all about, look, can what we eat help our hearts? Can it influence our heart health? It most definitely can. How is that possible? Well, roll over and pop over to this week's blog for an extensive deep dive into that specifically, as well as how we can be more at risk as women. And that's based on our biology, our physiology, also the way we respond to things. But also we cover in the blog a 7-day plan to help us incorporate adjustments, additions, shifts in our what we're eating to help us make sure that we're helping to reduce inflammation, we're helping to reduce spikes in our blood sugar, and things like C-reactive protein, which is a marker of actually how well are we ultimately. It can indicate inflammation, and also err on the side of being less likely to have rhythm disruption in terms of the way that our hearts work. So a couple of points I'm going to touch on here in terms of how is it that what we eat can influence our heart function. A couple of things, 3 things I'll point out. 1, blood sugar roller coaster. So stress triggers glucose, a release of glucose for quick energy in our bodies, so we can be ready for the fight, flight, action response. However, over time, this can lead to actually us being resistant to insulin, and that can be like a step towards diabetes. And it's really interesting, in 2021, a diabetes care study found that stress-related blood sugar spikes increased cardiovascular risk by 25%, and that specifically was in women. You'll hear me refer to the relevance to women. This is actually applicable to men as well. However, those studies have been done for women. So there are those risks for men also. Nutrient depletion. So stress burns through key nutrients, especially the B vitamins, magnesium, which is really important for helping us mediate that stress response, vitamin C, and they're all critical for our heart health, notably the antioxidant vitamin C. In a study in nutrients in 2022 showed that chronic stress depletes these nutrients, impairing blood vessel function and heart rhythm regulation, as I mentioned earlier. And then that 3rd point, unhealthy eating traps. So that can mean if we're stressed, we can crave sugary processed foods, which spike blood sugar and they increase inflammation in our bodies and raise our triglycerides, those fats, all of which can strain our hearts, and women are more likely to stress eat, as per a study in Appetite in 2023. So it's really important. Nutrition is such a powerful way for us to literally empower ourselves to be making positive steps in the right direction. So if you're not getting your newsletter, which prompts you for the blog and the video each week, then please let me know, because you are missing out. Ciao for now.